Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Three Peas in a Pod. Today, you're speaking with the marvelous and fantastic Mike Lowry with the homie Trinity team and the beautiful C Love. And today, we're just going to freestyle right into the topics. So, this week topics, I know, there was some discussion that we talked offline regarding money and laundry. So, most men, I'm gonna say most men because I keep my shit in my wallet. But most men, we like to leave money in our pockets. When we wash them, and we let our woman wash our clothes. And there'll be times to where when women are washing our clothes, they see money and they question themselves: Is this my money or is his money? So who money you think? So who money do you think it is once you wash your clothes?
Man, it's still my money.
Finders keepers. Keepers.
All I can say is my money. But all I can say, she said finders keepers, losers. Finders keepers, they're saying. But in my opinion, it's the owners. Whoever closed, you found the money in, it's the owners. That's my opinion. You steal my money, I'm steal it back.
The ex used to hit me like that all the time.
Yeah, take the money after
Yeah, so I
laundry.
would leave money in my pocket or in the car. And then when I get back in my car, I'm like, where my money at? Oh, I forgot to tell you I borrowed it. I'm going to put it back. But it never comes back.
But never will. That's a woman.
Like,
Yeah, never will.
It's
Yeah,
not gonna come back.
exactly. Yeah, never will. Yeah.
I do. I used to take a picture of all the money and the receipts. Basically, like, where did you go eat?
Oh
Who did you
Lord.
buy food for? And so I used to, after I investigated the receipt, I would send a picture of his money, and I'd be like, "Thanks."
What about his credit cards? She does use his credit cards.
No, I never use his cards. I cash is free will.
Your wife use your credit cards?
Again, I learned hard lessons. So don't take what I did. I learned all this the hard way. So because the previous relationships, they did used to run up my cards. Different time frame, different person. So I ain't tripping. But
But you got to put your foot down. Let them know, hey,
well, it wasn't about that. It was about I had it to splurge, so I didn't really care.
Oh,
But now, like, yeah,
you got to mature more, yeah. Oh,
You ain't
gotcha.
swiping my card without my approval. You ain't maxing nothing out. You ain't putting me in no unwanted debt that I don't want to be in. Period.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah. It all, in my opinion, it all becomes in communication.
Yeah. But if
Don't
she
let-
need it and like
Yeah.
asks to you, then yeah, it's different. Who's rating?
Yeah.
You want first off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I agree. Like mines have access to, mines have both mines. My American Express, I pay it off. But mines have common sense to where if you don't splurge, let me know. Before that happens.
My sister with her husband, she has a thing where she does use his card, and if he comes home late, she'll buy her a diamond necklace.
Diamond necklace.
If he doesn't answer her phone, she'll go on a shopping spree.
So that's motivation to make them act right.
Nah, that's some toxic shit.
And then my brother told me too, the best way to learn a lesson or to teach a man a lesson is through his money.
Appreciate it.
No, I agree because that'll get you cut off. What about the fan on or you okay?
I'm good. Yeah,
We're good. I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, let me know.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm good, y'all. Yeah, it's toxic. Okay, the next topic. I'm sorry, but I gotta get to this. The next topic. What's wrong with my beard? You see, I'm talking about beards. What's wrong with beards? What's wrong with men with beards? Are you going to
I
beard?
don't like it.
Like
You don't like beards? Oh,
like it. It's too hot. I don't even
oh, that's
like
gray
that.
hair. Oh, my bad. That's gray hair. I'm thinking he growing the beard, but that's all gray hair I see.
Huh?
Oh, thank
You
you.
got gray hair.
No, I always like shaved faces.
No, I'm saying you got gray hair growing right there.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought you was going there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
old man.
And that's
yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
trying to tell you
Yeah,
about. I don't. I mean, I like a full beard, but I don't. I mean, I guess you're barely growing yours out.
yeah. I
Right?
just started 3 weeks ago. So
But I
Kevin
mean, no, I
Durant
do.
ass beard.
nah,
That's true.
this shit nappy shit. I call my shit in the morning
No, I
time.
don't like that.
I call my shit.
But I do like a full beard, like
Right. Yeah, it
a
takes
Rick
time.
Ross beard.
Right. It
That
takes
looks
time.
good to
Right.
me.
It takes time for that to
Oh,
to
okay.
grow. It's just like hair. If I'm bald headed, I want hair like you. It takes me a long time to get dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Hot, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that,
For
man.
dreads, you know what I'm saying? For guys who got dreads, it takes a long time to get all that, knock it in.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I guess.
I
And then,
mean,
like some men be trying to force themselves to grow a beard.
they probably be using that oil.
Like
Some
Patchy, I just be like, if it don't
No.
grow full, just let it go.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
yeah. Some men. Yeah. For some men, it ain't. It don't look right. If it ain't full like you said, then yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nothing happening, bro.
Yeah, that's me, because I'm like, I hope mine's gonna be like Anthony Hamilton. You know, it should be all patchy and shit. Yeah.
From where I'm from.
I do have a question for y'all, though. So it's a question that I came up with myself, you know. I'm doing it for myself, but I want to ask y'all. Uh, if you had the choice to join any band or any artist group, which one would it be?
An artist group?
Any artist or band group. Now think about the vibes, the stage, you know. Think about it before you choose who you want to pick. What group would you join?
Dang. Only because I've been and I love, but I would probably join Jeezy. Such a fat. Or Lil Wayne. Because when they came here years ago, it was like one of so in love with them. Me and my brother went, and it was just so hype. They both gave like really good performances, you know, and it's like a one man show, and I enjoyed it, every bit of it. So yeah, probably those two.
What about you?
So I'm going R&B, right?
Okay.
So I would have two. So hands down, my favorite R&B group of all time, KC, JoJo,
Jodeci.
Jodeci, hands down. Ooh yeah, hands down.
Yeah, that'll be me. I'm the same.
And the second is TGT with Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you trying to?
No, them my, out of the new
Yeah.
age people. Them my people right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Please
it can it can be present up from the past. Yeah. Yeah, mine's. I'm gonna say my top is Jodeci. You know, like I forgot what song what video that was. But those in the sand.
Probably.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging.
Look, he got the whole outfit on. They had him too.
I was just about
I
to
had
ask
the-
you.
I had the
I was
boots and
like, don't
everything.
even do
Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm
Look, he ready. Yeah, mine's to be Jodeci. The song that I was saying, not the one Martin song on the stage. Oh yeah, but the other song, it's not "Cry for You."
Baby,
I think it's "Stay." I want to say "Stay."
say,
Yeah, yes.
first of all, I lied. When I said I never wanted to see you. Sorry I left you. Left
You crying, please, baby, I'm begging for you. Stay
at home.
She's gonna stay at home and stop thinking like that. She's gonna be gone. Step on the gas, girl.
No,
Look back.
we gotta sing like Carl Thomas for us to stay.
Right.
But yeah, that's my first one. My second one, I don't know. I'm gonna go with
They're good.
What's next?
the next topic. Oh yeah, so the next topic that I wanted to discuss. So these two things, it happened in Dallas. It happened in our city. I think one of them happened. Well, I'm sorry, one of them happened in Corsicana, ISD. You know, that's like by Waco, Texas, one area. So I don't know if you guys watched the video, but at the school there was this student. I guess he had bad behavior, and he was throwing chairs and stuff. And I think she's a counselor or she's an assistant principal. What she was trying to do is she was trying to calm him down.
Mm-hmm.
So he threw a chair, she blocked it. He threw another one, she blocked it. But he threw I think it was a hanger, and it hit her in the eye. And what she didn't know is what happened was it knocked out the socket.
Dang.
Right. So I don't know what was the outcome of the situation, but I see this happens a lot at schools. And what they do is the students they still go there. Like there's no type of consequences. So I want to know what do y'all feel about that?
I don't know what school they go to, but the public schools I know it's always consequences of action.
Not now. Back then when we was in school, yes, but now it's not because just think about it. Like a couple, I think it was last year. It was in Dallas too. There's this teacher, this girl. I think it was the middle school or high school. She was trying to get out the class, and the teacher was blocking her, and the girl started punching the teacher, and the teacher she didn't fight back, and long story short, the teacher her leg broke.
Wow.
Right, and they didn't really do anything like to the student like more as consequences. But yeah, I just want to know like what y'all thoughts about on
Yeah,
that
that's crazy.
situation.
I think they should be held accountable. Like I believe in putting hands on kids that get out of line. That's just me.
Yeah, that's
Because
why
it's
I
the only
think
way they're gonna learn.
Yeah,
Somebody didn't spank them when they was little, so
they
they
don't do it
grow up
now. Yeah,
defying authorities. So if you don't chastise them kids at home, somebody else gonna chastise them when they get older.
yeah. And all I
I
gotta
think
say,
the child and the parent should be penalized if they're minors. So I feel like one, the child needs to get kicked out of school and no longer be allowed to be in a public school.
mhm,
And two, the parent needs to pay a fine, whether it's medical bills or whatever, teachers or whoever encounter, like it needs to cost you something, so that you can learn how to put some act right into your child. Because why is your child acting like this at school to begin with? Like
right.
I always send my son off if I get so much of a phone call. I'm like, you're a reflection of me. You're not gonna embarrass me. And if you want to embarrass me at your school, I'm gonna go to your school,
Embarrass your ass
whoop
too.
your ass, and embarrass you back.
Yep.
And my son, he knows, like my mom will come up here.
Mhm,
So
yep.
that's what I'm saying. Parents need to do their part and stop being all that soft parenting stuff.
That shit don't
Uh-uh.
work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right. And then one thing also that I hate about parents is they expect the teachers to do their job. Like the teachers, they don't get paid enough to do all that. They get
They
paid to
don't.
teach, and then they
Right.
got to come up here, and get on your child, discipline them, and all this. Like that's not their job.
Right.
And you pay for that. Like that's your job.
But
And then
it's
they,
not at home.
exactly right. Yeah. So that it irks my nerves, especially like when parents send their child to school sick. Like your child's sick. Like the outcome. He's gonna come to school and get all these other kids sick. And start all this little virus around. So yeah, that's my thoughts. It all starts at home, and the parent should be accountable for that. Like in my opinion, take her ass to jail. Take that child to juvenile because that's unacceptable. But that's
Right.
been going on for a long time too. But like these schools and districts, they just like the students. They just like give them a slap on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Other than expelling them, I'm like, that's not right.
So that comes to my next question. Like, what do you think about teachers being able to carry firearms and stuff like that at school?
In my opinion, that is dangerous too. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because there are some people in this world who have a fucked up head, fucked up mind. So when they get angry or whatever, they're just like road rangers. Like
Yeah,
people who
they should be
driving.
shooting kids and stuff.
Exactly. Like instead
Yeah.
of communicating or like fussing it, like you want to put out a gun to like solve your problems. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's safe either. But at the same time, you still have these shooters who come and shoot up schools. You know what I'm saying? And I think about all the innocent kids you're about to kill.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I hate now. Like they doing all this politician shit. They like fussing over who can do this and do that and do that, but ain't nobody want to put this stuff in control, like stop all these guns, to
Yeah.
avoid all that from happening. But yeah, that's my opinion.
I'm a firm believer in God and guns, so I think they should, but you got to be responsible to say when it's time to use it. Now, I don't condone like killing no kids, so that's not what I'm saying. But the teacher feel more protected by carrying a firearm, and that's what it is. So I personally think they should just be allowed to put hands on the kids, and it'll be okay.
Well, you can too, but at the same time, this is like with guns, especially my guns. Like you see now at daycare, you see on the news that some daycares be treating these kids wrong. So I agree they should bring that back because when I was in school and I didn't do my homework, my teachers they had like yardsticks,
I used to get paddled. They would call my mom
Me
and be
too.
like, she was acting up in class. Can we give her a paddle? Granted, my mom was like, hell no. I'm gonna come up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's a lot of things that worked back then that they need to bring back because it's just like I feel like nowadays these kids are too damn sensitive. You know?
Yeah, and what scares me now because I'm getting older and I see all these young kids how bad they are, and I see like the people who younger than me who having these kids, like they're not training or disciplining their kids like our parents did,
Yeah.
and what that's doing is making them bad. And I feel like when they have kids, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
So I feel
Sure.
like
And it's like our kids are our future, but it's like
it's
this is
scary.
the future we're looking at.
Yeah.
They're so
And
sensitive.
I'm like, and it make me think like, I mean, I'm like on wood, but I be feeling like the world gonna end soon because that's just how I be
Everything's going
feeling.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. How would y'all feel? How would y'all feel if the world would end right now? Y'all,
Right
y'all,
now with y'all, though, I
y'all
would
shook,
be devastated.
y'all shook and shit.
That's
He like,
So you know my beliefs, like yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. Would you be ready for the world again?
I'm prepared for it. I am. I don't
But I
have
do think
nothing.
we living in Revelation times anyway, right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you go back and read the Bible, all the stuff that's happening,
it's in the Bible, yup.
yeah, that people call it good evil and evil good. Like, come on.
Yep. I'm ready for it. Like, I don't want
He's
to.
not ready for it.
I'm sorry. I'm prepared for it. Like, I don't want to. I'm not.
But you're
I'm,
content. Like you
if
feel
it
like
happens, if it happens, like, I'm not gonna run or try to avoid it.
you're
I'm
just gonna
just,
sit there like the Titanic and take it. Yeah.
yeah. I'm,
I would want to be
that's
with my
my spiritual
kids.
right
As
now.
long
I'm
as I'm
just,
with my kids, I'm good.
yeah.
But like here with y'all right now,
Nah. We're in the same boat. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With your family, you're like, yeah, I done most everything. God, take me with ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did everything in our physical being that we could do. But some stuff like just happens.
Yeah. So, I have another topic. So this happened this week. This happened in Oak Cliff. So you guys know where like by Illinois and Zane is at? Illinois and Zane, Wynwood area. So there's this autistic child. So this child rides the bus every day, right? And usually the mom get on the bus and you know put the child in the seatbelt. But this time the I think the bus driver or who was on the bus did it for them. But long story short, so the child was left on the bus for 7 hours. For 7 hours, and when they done like doing a drop off, they take the bus back to the bus, to the station, and that station is in Lancaster. And then hours later, like the parent got a call stating that their child was left on the bus and at school. So I want to know like what y'all feel about.
Child still alive?
Yeah, yeah. Thank God they are. So I want to know what y'all feel about what y'all feel about that situation.
I think the bus driver was neglectful.
Yeah, but yeah, yep. The child always ride the bus, but it's just the first time it happened. But my opinion, I just feel like I don't know if it's true or not, but I could have sworn like each time when the bus driver, finished their route, that they supposed to get up and
Yeah, they are supposed to scan the bus.
yes,
We
to
make
make
sure
sure.
the kids didn't leave nothing behind, and like there's no mess. They're supposed to basically like clean up afterwards. It's like an air flight. You go, you scan it.
But
Yeah.
just like when you driving, like sometimes you zoned out. So if they used to, not saying that it's right, but if they used to
What you mean by zoned out?
everyday familiarity. So every day I make two rights, make a left, hit the interstate.
I mean, I get that, but if you letting kids off the bus, I mean that's common sense to get up to just make
Right,
sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes, like about parents who leave their child in the car in the summertime. I feel like that's done on purpose too. And they be like, "Oh, it's an accident." I'm like, no, because like,
Accidents like that can happen though. Like when you're dealing with children,
hmm
I'm not saying live a perfect life, but you just cannot leave room for error because that's somebody's child at the end of the day.
right,
And it's like by the grace of God that child is still here, but it's like they're autistic. They can't really,
talk.
speak and let you know, hey, I'm stuck on the bus, or hey, get me out of this seatbelt. Like you're stuck on a bus for 7 hours.
Yep. And they said the child like peed on herself several times and had like sores, I guess, and peeing on herself,
Yeah,
and I
that's
was
like that's
crying.
neglect. That's different.
Yeah,
So even if you're on your routes, you should do like a safety check.
yeah. I feel like they should do a lawsuit on that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I would have lost my mind.
Because like what if that was my child? What if that was your child? How would you feel if that was your
Yeah.
child stuck
So
on the
we're gonna be on
bus?
the news for different reasons. It's my child.
Right. But see,
We always choosing violence.
no, but see something, not something
Child,
like
I
that.
feel-
But
Oh my
there
God!
I'm
was
a non-violent person.
No,
I just get emotional.
You heard what he said. We're gonna be on the news. If you're on the news, you're on the news for one reason.
that's it. If it's
Yeah.
like kids for real. But like schools and stuff, they don't really like release that information. Like they don't tell you who it is. They don't
Right.
tell you
If they
none of
minus because they don't want to
They don't
be
want
out
you.
there.
Because I had an incident happen where a teacher had put his hands on my son.
Mhm.
And when I went up there with my husband and his dad, they would not let us know who this teacher was. They wouldn't give us his name. They ended up letting him go. But I was like, no, y'all got me fucked up. I called the cops and they're on their way, just so y'all know. But the schools have, they do like their investigation first. And then you really won't ever know unless it's your child who can talk to tell you, oh, so and so did this to me.
Right.
You'll never know who it is.
Yeah, I agree. I just hate those situations.
Yeah,
It, you know, it, yeah, it
because
does something
kids
to
are
me.
so fragile. They're so innocent. They're
Right.
not. Yeah.
Because when my daughter was going to Hutchins Elementary School, and if you're watching this, y'all suck, but a boy had put hands on her. She was like 8 at the time. He pushed her.
This Wilma Hutchins, or okay.
And he pushed her. And she told the teacher, and he didn't do that. So she
That's
told
what I mean by
Daddy.
consequences. They do that now. They don't do
So it
nothing
was
about that.
consequences. Daddy went up there. So when Daddy went up there,
Violence. I hear that.
I'm non-violent. So I
I'm
just
not
asked,
violent, but when you mess
I
with
asked
my
that
kids,
teacher a question because his response was he had too many kids to watch over. So I said, okay, how about
And-
I put hands on you, and then we gonna see who's gonna watch.
But look,
over
and
you.
they do because you have to understand. I understand where you're coming from, but you understand too. Like there are teachers are now understaffed because a lot of these people are leaving.
So don't
That-
accept the job if you can't do it.
No, listen to me. How would you feel if you're in the class with 50 students by yourself? Because all these teachers are being underpaid, so they're leaving. So there's nobody to fill
But
in
you
that
know the
room.
consequences before you accept the job.
I understand that too, yes, and they love teaching, but like if you got 50 students, you got two eyes. You can't monitor and teach at the same time. So I get what you saying, but they should. When your child come up there and they tell the teacher, "Hey, done this so and so," they should immediately
Right.
do
but is
consequences.
that even allowed? Like, isn't that like against the law? Because it's supposed to be like 20 teachers or no more than 25 to an adult, right?
Yes, yes. I don't know the limit, but yes. But trust me, because I know people who are teachers and they do be understaffed and they got all these kids by themselves. And the
No, I
principals and
mean,
like
I'm
the
sorry, I'm gonna take
administrators,
it away.
they
That's
don't know nothing about
crazy.
that. And I'm like, y'all don't get paid to deal with all this bullshit. You
But
know what I'm
long
saying?
story short, we ain't had no more issues at William Hudson after Daddy left there, so it was okay.
If you guys go to Wednesday Bible studies, just be sure to add Trinity Team to your playlist. Just saying.
I like
Okay. I want to ask one last topic before it's time for us to go.
Yes, I'm now.
Look like it's
Feels like
gonna
it's gonna
rain.
rain, right?
Yeah, so let's
Yeah.
wrap this up before we get rained on. My last topic I want to ask y'all is: what's one comedian that let's name one comedian, well, at least one comedian that's not funny to you, that you never laugh at their jokes or movie skits or anything like that. What's one comedian?
Mine is Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Why you say Kevin Hart?
He's just not funny to me. I feel like
He
I
tried
feel
too
like he has
hard.
like a little man syndrome, and
Oh Lord,
he tries too
she said
hard.
little man syndrome.
Yeah, because he little, so he feels like he has to be extra. You know, it's like, no, that's not working for you.
What about you?
Same thing. I like earlier Kevin Hart when he was hungry. It was funny. Kevin Hart the past 5, 6 years, I don't know what he's been on.
Y'all gonna hurt me when I say this. Dave Chappelle, he's not funny to me. I can't I can't get his jokes. Like I know he have dark, the dark humor jokes, but they just don't click. I just be like this. He laugh, it's more like this. He said, That's just be me. It just don't click. And like the new comedians like Desi Banks and Country Wayne, those? No,
Yeah.
no, no. They not funny to me. Like I feel like what you said about Kevin Hart, I feel like they try too hard to be funny. Because to me, anybody can be funny, you just gotta find
What
your
works for you?
niche. Right. But I feel like they try too hard and that's what kinda mess it up for them. Yeah,
I can't do nothing against white folks, but I can't do white comedy either. Like Napoleon Dynamite, oof, bro.
Yeah.
They're not funny to me either.
I didn't know he was a comedian. I thought he was an actor. I'm like he was a comedian.
Napoleon Dynamite.
No, Will. Yeah, Will. I didn't know he was a comedian, but I like his movies. But he corny.
You
But
know me, that's blasphemy. 'Cause I like Will Ferrell personally.
me too. I like.
That's blasphemy.
No, I'm saying I like him too. But like his jokes be corny. But I never knew he was.
Not the jokes, the movies be funny, boy.
Yeah, I didn't know he was a comedian. I'm like he's a comedian. 'Cause,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
But yeah,
I like his acting, but like
yeah, I'm about to tell you,
but it's-
as an
but it's
actor,
his-
that's
his
funny.
comedian.
That's hilarious.
I don't like. Yeah,
I can't get into it. I don't know what it is, but I can't get into his stuff.
yeah. I like
Go watch Semi-Pro and then come back and stuff.
Okay.
yeah, I like L. That's my favorite movie with him.
Yo.
Yeah, and the one with him and Kevin Hart.
Oh no, Get Hard. Watch Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
and
Wait, I watched
Semi-Pro.
Step Brothers too. I mean, it was okay.
I can't get into that movie.
I forgive you, my child.
I can't get into that movie. I can't get into that movie. Okay, that was it. We gotta wrap it up.
Alright.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you guys again for tuning in. Just catch us next week, and we're out.
Bye.